Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Of course, it is me, Barbie P, and I am back with another video. And today we are going to be talking about your weight loss essentials. These are the things you need, these are the things you have to have. Well, at least I feel you have to have to be successful in your weight loss journey. Okay, so the first thing I believe, and of course, disclaimer, I am not a doctor or a dietitian or any of that. I'm just a wifey that has lost officially 91 pounds and just telling y'all some of the things that helped me out on my journey. So we got that out the way. And the first thing that I feel is a weight loss essential is you need some food prep containers, okay? Meal prep, food prep, whatever you call it. Get you some containers, y'all. Get you some meal prep containers, okay? They don't have to be glass. Mine are plastic. One day when we, graduate to be bougie, we might have glass. But for now, the plastic has kept the girl going and it does what it does. Okay. Meal prepping is so important because I've said this in other videos, but it really helps keeps you on track and then you start really learning portion control. You really start learning you really start learning portion control when you have meal prep containers. And I'm not saying, fill the container up, eat the container, eat what's in the container, and then fill it back up because now you just technically had two portions. I talk from experience. It's been a long journey, but I've learned. I've learned. And since we're already talking about portion control, we're going to go ahead into the next weight loss essential. Get you a food scale. I cannot stress getting a food scale, y'all. I got a food scale around 2022. Of course, I started my weight loss journey March 1st, 2021. And I believe I got a fitness scale either the end of that year or I got it like 2022. I think it was the end of 2021. Yeah, it was the end of 2021. So yes, y'all get a fitness scale. Lord, get you a food scale. Get a food scale because you want to see exactly what you're eating, especially if you're counting calories. You want to know exactly what you're eating. You don't want to put down like, oh, I've had, two servings of chicken when you had two servings of chicken, but really on that scale, you have 3.5 servings. And it's like, oh, I burnt so many calories, like I can have more. It's like, no, sis, you don't even know what you had in the first place. You need you a scale. Get you a scale. They don't have to be bougie or fancy either. Let me tell you something. Amazon gets a check. They get a piece of their check from me. They get a piece from me. So I got my meal containers from Amazon. I had my food scale from Amazon. My husband got it for me for Christmas because I wanted it. But yeah, so still, I got my food scale. And until you see what 28 grams of cheese looks like, until you see what 110 grams of chicken looks like, even seeing what 100 grams of anything looks like, you're gonna really be like, whoa, I have been eating way too much. Like I've been eating way too much because you see this you when you have the scale you can actually see what you're doing. So, having your meal prep containers and then you have a scale. And if y'all need to know how to use a scale, I'll make a video on that because I didn't know how to use a scale, like a food scale. So, but I know now. But yeah. The next thing you need on your weight loss essentials, you need you one of these. Get you one of these, okay? Not this, not the fist, but this right here. Get this. So I have I don't even know what this is called. I got it off Amazon. It's a Amazon Fit something watch. I got it off Amazon. Y'all, this thing was literally like 30, $40. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I love it because I have accidentally washed and dried this watch at least 3 times. So this thing is heavy duty. My hand has has hit the wall. I have not been gentle to this. So I really do love it. It's off Amazon. It's about $30 to $40. They have some newer ones. That's up to y'all, but this is the one that I have. And at first, I had an Apple Watch. And I really love that because you want to have some type of watch just to track your steps, track your activity levels, and just kind of see what you're actually doing throughout the day. Get those calories, see how much you're actually burning off for the day. So I would definitely recommend getting some type of watch. It can be an Apple Watch. It doesn't have to be. It could just be this. Because honestly, y'all, I got mad. This is no promotion or nothing like that. No promotion at all. Nobody's paying me. I'm not getting paid at the moment. But like, I'm just talking, and I spent my money on this stuff. So I had an Apple Watch. I loved it. With the workout, I was burning like 700, 800 calories every workout. And I thought that was great. I thought it was amazing. Then, y'all, I kind of was bumping it, and I wasn't trying to, but I have a natural talent of tripping over air. I have a natural talent. I am a magnet to a wall. So my arm is always like hitting against walls and stuff for some reason. I do not know why. It's just a gift God gave me, I guess. And with the Apple Watch, eventually the screen started lifting off. It came off. And to get it repaired, it was like $200 or so. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So I got this watch, and y'all, I was a little in my feelings because I was doing some workouts and it was like, oh, you only burned 300 calories. And I was like, hold up. My Apple Watch said I would have burnt 400 or 500 calories by now. So I would say I actually like this watch because I felt like, honestly, with my Apple Watch, now it could have just been the brand that I had at that time, or like the version of that Apple Watch, but I felt like it was giving me way more calories than I was actually burning. With this, I have to actually work a little bit harder to burn, but I like that because I rather go over in my workout and burn more than to think I've burnt more by doing less, if that makes sense. Somebody looking at me. Oh, okay, y'all. I'm recording. And I was thinking somebody was looking at me through the window. I'm about to say, it's time. Hurry! Anyway, but yes, you want to have some type of watch just to, get your calories and just to see what your activity is for the day. And what I do recommend, side note, what I do recommend is getting a watch. And for the first week or so, some people do 4 to 5ish days. I recommend a week. Just do your regular activities with your watch and see how many calories you burn on average. See how many steps you have on the average. Like, not you trying to be extra, just on the average. But yeah, go about a week or so and just seeing how many calories you burn on average without even trying. See how many calories and how many steps you are, achieving not even trying. So do that first, and then that can give you more of an estimate of like, instead of shooting for 10,000 steps, if your average is like 4,000, shooting for 10,000 steps is going to be a lot if you're only used to 4,000 steps. So maybe shooting for like 7 or 8,000 and then working your way up to the quote unquote 10,000 steps. So that's just a little tip. The next thing that I would say is definitely a weight loss essential, and that helped me, that really was a game changer, was getting you some type of food calorie tracker. So in the beginning, I had a book off Amazon. It was like a food journal, and I would write down everything that I ate, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. And I added all up at the end of the day. I wrote down how much water. I did my little check box if I worked out and stuff like that. So having some type of food journal is going to be really helpful on your weight loss journey, so you can actually see what you're eating and you can track it. Now, that was in the beginning of my journey. Now I'm a little bit fancier. So I use the MyFitnessPal app. And what I love about the MyFitnessPal app, I can literally put all my calories in there and it does all the math for me. And some nights what I actually do is I try to meal prep for at least 2 to 4ish days. And what I like to do is at the end of the night, I'll start planning my meals for the next day. So I'll be like, okay, do I want a protein donut tomorrow? How am I feeling today? Am I feeling more salmony, or am I feeling more, grilled shrimp and stuff? So I'll actually start kind of planning in my mind what I want to eat tomorrow, and I can kind of move my calories and adjust to how I'm feeling. So I really recommend having some type of food journal, whether it's physical where you can write it down or if it's digital. My next recommendation, my weight loss essential, was getting some type of workout program. Getting you something. Literally, it could just be walking, but your workout program could be like, I'm walking every day for 30 minutes a day, or I'm walking every day for an hour a day, which is something I am doing now. And I'm getting everything together because I have a whole nother video for just walking. But getting some type of workout program, I have tried so many different people. I've done YouTube University. I have done my own custom workout plans. I have also tried the Involve app. I've tried a little bit of everything, and just what works for me. You're going to have to find what works for you, but also what works for your schedule. And that was one thing with me. Some weeks I have time to really work out for real. And then there's some weeks it's like, at least if I get a walk in, I'm getting some type of movement. So creating some type of workout program, whether you pay for it or if you create it or just do YouTube University, that will help you out as one of your weight loss essentials. The next thing you will need for your weight loss essentials, what I would recommend is having some type of accountability partner. It's so easy to fall off in the beginning, especially if it's yourself. But if you have some type of accountability partner, like that makes such a big difference in, on your journey. In the beginning, when I first got started, I kind of didn't really have an accountability partner. It was really like just me. And I was just, doing the best that I could. And I was really motivated in the beginning. I'm ready to get this weight off. That, boop, boop, boop. But then as time continued on, I started to get a little stagnated, started getting a little disencouraged and all that type of stuff. And eventually I got back on track. However, this year I discovered FitMate. Again, this video is not sponsored. I spend my own monies on everything. And I got FitMate and I love my accountability coach. It's literally about $75 a month. However, y'all, me and my coach, we meet virtually every week, once a week. And we talk about my goals. We talk about how the week was. We talk about all of these things. And I actually have like goals throughout the week that I'm supposed to hit. So if I'm supposed I would have, work out 4 times a week, drink 100 ounces of water daily, and then write down my calories, but also send in my calories daily. And every day she checks all my stuff. Or even, y'all, what really made me just like, it touched my heart. It just touched my heart, y'all. Was there was a time I had fell off the wagon. I had fell off the wagon hard. And I did not respond to my coach about 3-4 days. Because with me, it was like, I'm already doing bad. I don't want to send no pictures of what I ate because I didn't eat good. And y'all, every day she was like, hi, I hope you're doing well. Stay encouraged. Today is a new day. Make it great. And every time I didn't respond, she's like, today is a new day. Make it count. Then eventually, when it was like the 3rd or 4th day, and I was like, you know what am I doing? I need to get back on track. And also, I'm paying for it. But I love the fact that she's literally like encouraging me, even though she was showing up, even though I wasn't showing up. And that's what helped me show up. And I would say I've had FitMate since April of this year. And this is the most consistent I have been throughout my whole weight loss journey. There was a time in 2022 I was consistent for about 4 or 5 months, like just straight up just consistency. But like I fell off and stuff. However, since I've been on FitMate, I've enjoyed it and I really stayed more consistent with it. And I feel like I've created so many healthy habits and also healing my relationship with food. Like, now I'm not saying like I'm just dumping stuff on her like she's my therapist. No. It is more of, okay, you were overeating this week. So what was going on? I'm like, well, this week I was really stressed. I didn't have time to meal prep, this, and that. She was like, okay, so let's get some options together of some restaurants we could eat at, for when you're on the go. Let's stock up on protein bars or maybe those oat bars you like. Let's start making a couple of those and just having something with you on the go so you're not falling all the way off track. Because with me, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was like perfection, perfection. If it's not perfection, I don't want it. And with my coach, she really gave me a different approach of not focusing on perfection, but just consistency. And my consistent, your consistent can be completely different consistencies. So my consistent is, yeah, I might have ate a little something this week. However, I made sure I stayed on my water. I made sure I worked out. I made sure I got my steps in. And I made sure on the day that I did eat a little extra, I still stayed in my calorie count. But however, no, I didn't stay in my calorie count. If I went extra in my calories, what I did was it was in salmon, it was in fruit, it was in like better choice food. I didn't go over in my calories and binge eating a whole box of Biscoff cookies with the crunchy cookie butter. And then also what really helped me out too, y'all, was on the app, the Fitmate app. You write down every week that you weigh in and all that type of stuff. And what I started noticing was, okay, for me, how my body was working, how my body works sometimes is I might lose weight, like I'll lose 2 pounds this week. Then next week, I might gain 3 pounds. But then the following week, I lose like 5 or 6. Now, mind you, my food has been consistent. My water has been consistent. My eating has been consistent. My workouts have been consistent. It's just my body doing what the body does. Sometimes I'm retaining more water. Sometimes I've actually have ate, and I ain't gonna lie, there was times I did eat. But however, once I started really seeing my weigh-ins and seeing even with my cravings, like, because I can look back on the pictures and like for every meal that I ate, I can look back and stuff. And I was like, this week I ate more carbs. This week I ate more, whatever, whatever. I'm like, okay. Oh, around this time is my period. So I want more carbs. Or around this time, I'm not ovulating, but like before my ovulation, I start craving just salad. I'm just like, salad. So I started just paying so much more attention. And then me and her talk about these things. And then we adjust my goals. So she automatically knows, okay, it's getting around that time. So what we're going to do, we're going to, bump your calories up to about 1950, but I want you to shoot for like 10,500 steps a day. Since you're going to eat a little bit more, I want you to shoot for like 10,500 and keep your water at 100 ounces. If you can drink more, that's great. And yeah, and be kind to your body. And I was just like, thank you. I didn't know I need that. So I really enjoyed, I know I rambled just then, but I really enjoyed Fitmate. Like I said, this is not a sponsored video. This is literally just all the things that I have done that has helped me lose 91 pounds. All these things have helped me lose 91 pounds. So I just want to help someone out. If this video did help you out, please give your girl a subscribe. Okay, give me a subscribe, give me a like. We got more videos coming. And right in the comment section, tell me some things that y'all want to talk about, and I'll make a video on it. Don't be talking about nothing crazy. But we can talk about it. And if y'all have any questions, like I said, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor or any of that. I'm just telling my weight loss journey and the things that help me out. And I would say even this stuff can apply to, your fitness muscle building journey as well, because there's still some things we gotta do in that. But yes, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Remember to be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Speak positive to yourself. Be your own algorithm. One thing I have definitely learned on my journey and just in life of almost being 30 years old is you have to create your own algorithm. Like clean your stuff up, clean that stuff up. We're not going to be negative. We're not going to follow people that make us question our lives. We're not going to follow people that make us feel bad about ourselves. We're going to follow good stuff. We're going to, put positive. Be your own algorithm. I'm telling you, with the Lord, anything is possible. With the Lord, anything is possible, y'all. I have to say that because there are things that's going on in my life and there's things I've been through in my life that I know nobody but the Lord brought me through. And even in this, y'all, in this weight loss journey, it has tried me spiritually, physically, mentally, but definitely spiritually. I'm been on the path of breaking off spiritual chains. And child, you start losing weight, you start losing weight. Like, you start losing weight physically, but you start losing weight spiritually. I commend everyone, take that journey, that weight loss journey, that health journey. Even if it's just like you're not trying to lose weight, you just want to be healthier, just by changing your food, what you're eating, and changing what you're watching, being your own algorithm, being the only thing you compare yourself to. And when I say compare, like, I mean comparison in a good way. Now I look at myself like, okay, this is me now. This was me, 3.5 years ago. So in that comparison, sis is doing good. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Remember, God got you. God loves you. And until next time, church family, bye.